Let's go ahead and say the prayer. I want to give thanks to the primordial great mother that created everything, that created all the galaxies, created all the realms, and created all of us. I want to give thanks to the ancestral spirits of creation, the archangels, the angels, the ancestors themselves. I want to say Ashe Bobo, great and grand rising on this moon day morning. Some of you might be in the afternoon, morning. Some of you might be asleep, don't know. But I came to do this live. So on this journey. Just things that I regret. I regret meeting certain people in my life. I regret having people under my wing during this lifetime. And what I came to realize is that a lot of them used me, used what I know and try to use it on me, or try to, use stuff that I taught them and try to make it seem like they came up with it. Or so when they try to tell me that the stuff that I was teaching were my teachers and they weren't. I came to the decision that the people that I taught were nothing more than evil. A lot of them, not all of them. I came to the conclusion that jealousy is something. I came to the conclusion that the people that I did put under my wing, they didn't deserve me being around them. A lot of them wanted to copy. A lot of them wanted to emulate jealousy, and they have bigger channels than this channel. Some of them. And I remember my godfather telling me that I reached millions of people, but some of them people turned their back. And I regret teaching some of them people. I regret taking some of the people under my wing. I regret dealing with certain people. I regret a lot of that. But there comes a time where you realize who you were teaching, who you was in the midst of. Peace, how you doing? How you doing? Peace, you come into the realization of who you were in the midst of. And when you find out that these people were not good people, then you realize that you have to be careful who you put yourself around. Because for the last 5 years, peace. That's good. You're doing fine. How you doing? For the last 5 years, I realized that I had people, certain people that shouldn't have been in my sector or in my circle, because I didn't realize during that time I was entertaining evil like some evil people. You know what I'm saying? Evil people. Peace. How you doing, Muhammad? Um, when I took people under my wing during the time I did, I wish I never did that. Have you ever been teaching somebody or had them under your wing and they betray you, or they try to make you into somebody's evil and they're not? Um, well, you're not, and they the one that's the whole time that's the evil person. I don't make fun of people when they're sick. I don't make fun of people when they went through something in life, far as being in the hospital. I don't ever do that. But when you make fun of people and talk greasy about them and talk negative about them and you wish death on them, that's when I have a problem. That means that you're a demon. I want to show y'all about. Okay, I don't know what you want to pray for me for, but I appreciate it though. All right, but my thing is, I want to play a video of a lot of people that's fake woke, and they say things for likes and views because they want people to put them on the mantle. On this channel, we don't do that. We don't wish nothing bad on nobody. When we talk about visions that we might all have, we don't mention death. We don't wish death on people. We don't wish none of that. All we want to do is bring positive and let everybody know what's going on. But this video that I'm going to show you, every video I show on here is for entertainment purposes only, educational purposes only. I'm not going to be on here long. I'm going to do another part to this because I got to get off here soon. So bear with me. I'm about to find a video. This is to all the ones that claim to be woke and they be playing with people's emotions and spirit and stuff like that. I really want y'all to understand that. Listen to this video carefully.
Is truly woke or spiritual or conscious is if they have ego deaths. This works 99% of the time. If somebody you know who's around you and they say they're spiritual, they say they're up to you, and they never have ego deaths, they're never aware of their ego, that means they're a slave to their ego. They're constantly in competition with people. They're constantly trying to beef with somebody, like to cloud chase or views. They're a slave to their ego. That's how you know if someone's truly spiritual or fake woke. There's a lot of people who are fake woke. These people claim they're spiritual, they have knowledge, they read books. A lot of people read a lot of books, but they're quick to beef with somebody, quick to start some beef, some drama, some clout chasing stuff. These are fallen angels, okay? Because real chosen ones who really are on a spiritual journey, it's like a shroom trick. It's not saying kill your ego. It's not saying that. You need the ego to survive, but you need to have balance of it because the ego can take you down a dark path of competition and disunity and unharmonious energy.
Let me play that again.
The best way to know if someone's truly woke or spiritual or conscious is if they have ego deaths. This works 99% of the time. If somebody you know who's around you and they say they're spiritual, they say they're ego deaths, they're never aware of their ego, that means they're a slave to their ego. They're constantly in competition with people. They're constantly trying to beef with somebody. They're constantly like to cloud chase for views. They're a slave to their ego. That's how you know if someone's truly spiritual or fake woke. There's a lot of people who are fake woke. These people claim they're spiritual. They have knowledge. They read books. A lot of people read a lot of books, but they're quick to beef with somebody, quick to start some beef, some drama, some clout chasing stuff. These are fallen angels, okay? Because real chosen ones who really are on a spiritual journey.
He said they're fallen angels. I've been telling y'all that for a long time. For the last 5 years, I've been dealing with that. This person been doing that. And I took this person under my wing, and a lot of the information, a lot of the stuff that I've been talking about, they'll try to take it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of them out there that playing with the souls of people. Before I go, I want something else with you all. On the old channel I was featured on, we talked about this thing called Nasara Jasara. And I want to show y'all something. Before I leave this, I'm going to do another segment on this video. Okay? Because it's time for me to just start really talking about the real deal. I've been, just been thinking about everything. Give me a second.
We're talking about QFS, EBS, Basarjasara, because yes, I do believe things are going to transpire in some form in the coming years. And I use the word believe just because I don't want to come right out and say what's happening or give you 100%. But what you need to keep in mind is the way it's going to play out. Not everybody's going to be happy in the end. The end will not. We're talking about.
You notice he didn't play it. He didn't play too long. I'm gonna show you what he means.
Let me start this video with
For entertainment purposes only, fair use. Please listen. This is what is actually pushing. But the real Nasara is not this.
something every XRP and crypto holder needs to hear. This is a sensitive topic and is definitely not something I am excited about. Everyone talks about utility, CBDCs, institutional adoption, ETFs, but nobody's talking about the part that actually matters when all of that becomes real. What happens to you when your government decides your XRP sitting on cold wallets is not just a speculative asset anymore, but a taxable, traceable, and reportable digital liquid instrument, a liquidity provider? That's what we are about to become for the banks. Because right now, at a global scale, things are moving very quickly. So let me ask you something serious. Because if you get this part wrong right now, it might not be just a temporary mistake. It can follow you, crypto holder, for the rest of your life. Just imagine XRP hits mass adoption. Imagine banks start using the XRP ledger as a global settlement mechanism. Imagine XRP becomes a financial instrument that plays a pivotal role on the new financial system. You wake up tomorrow and your government demands a full report of every single crypto wallet that you own. You might say, but my wallets are anonymous. Well, the whole point of blockchain technology was indeed to make every single transaction traceable. As a matter of fact, the only way to stay truly anonymous was by holding physical cash. Their goal is to treat every movement between wallets like taxable income. They legally tie your digital ID to every single XRP transaction, and suddenly, exchanges, brokers, providers, all forced to report your data to the local tax authorities. Would you actually be protected in that scenario? Because the direction things are moving right now, taxation, surveillance, compliance, global coordination, and digital identity frameworks, that should make every XRP holder extremely uncomfortable. And before someone shows up in the comments saying not your keys, not your crypto, I'm not attacking that philosophy. If you watch my videos, you know I'm a huge fan of self-custody. I'm just pointing out to the uncomfortable truth. Self-custody protects the coins, the digital assets, the tokens, whatever you want to call it, but self-custody doesn't protect the owner. And when we transition into a world where governments don't care about your cold wallets, but care about your tax reports, everything changes. They don't need to confiscate your XRP. Actually, they don't have the technical capabilities. They can indeed confiscate and reverse transactions with stablecoins. The clawback feature on the XRP ledger doesn't happen by default, and XRP, the native, is not subject to the clawback feature, but they can do something more dangerous. They can demand full reporting of your past transactions. They can subject your assets to heavy taxation. They can block on and off ramps, and even worse, retroactively investigate your past movements. And with
that being said, that was one video, right? I'm just putting this out there. All I'm doing now is putting this out there, and I feel like it's needed to be said or shown. I'm showing this because we need to know what we're heading into. I was one of the ones that was pushing the sorrow. But that's not the real Nasara. Listen, what's about to happen? Everybody talking about the new earth, new this, new that. Yeah, yeah, you're right. That's what I wanted to show you.
Have you noticed what's been going on all around the world? Digital IDs, digital wallets, digital health records, your name, your money, your movements, your political views, your religious beliefs, all being pushed into a single unified system. And the people promoting it, big tech, world governments, and organizations like the World Economic Forum. Now, before you click off, I need to tell you, my friends, this is not conspiracy. It's actually public policy, legislations, global infrastructure being built right now. And the Bible warned about a future where no one can buy or sell or trade without a mark. And today, we're closer than ever. And so in this video, we're going to watch a few different clips. We're going to go through a couple articles, and I'm going to share with you what the digital ID actually is, who's pushing for it, and what the Bible actually says. So if you like this video, hit the like button, help me reach more people, and let's check it out.
And I'm gonna stop right there. So me reflecting on a lot of things. There's a lot of hurtful stuff that I've been through with people from my past, and now I'm like, okay, I'm stepping in a whole nother level now, and I'm gonna keep on pushing, and I'm gonna let all of them, the main people that been criticizing me, attacking me, I'm letting you know, I'm gonna keep on pushing. I know why I'm here, and I know what I'm here to do. No weapons against me shall prosper. Put that right there. So whatever you try to do, all of that is returned to sender. Just know, karma's a bitch when she's in heat. You know, I look at everybody I had in my circle during that time, and I realized something. Only a few of them should have been in my circle. But the ones that betrayed me, the ones that talk negative about me, claim that they knew me but don't know me, I feel for you. All I gotta say is, I hope and I pray that you wake up before it's too late. Because if you haven't been watching the earth and how she's moving, if you haven't seen the volcanic eruptions, if you haven't seen how different beings and creatures are coming out the woodworks now, the unexplained is now coming out to being still explainable, but becoming explainable. The volcanic eruption that happened over there in Ethiopia. Look at the video that I did on this channel of ours when I talked about the volcanoes, the earthquakes, other natural disasters. It took the jab. I'm gonna show that video before I get off of here. Because some of you that was in the circle that I was in took the jab. for a job. And now I feel as though me being a person that I am, and I walk
being pushed by people in high
positive.
places.
I walk with people now that know. Here's the video. Give me a second. For fair use, educational, entertainment purposes only.
There's no COVID. That doesn't stand for anything. That doesn't stand for flu. It's a certificate C of O identification. 19 is A. 1 is A. I is 9. That's a code. Very primitive code, not even a good code. So whatever they were dispensing was a technology to release these frequencies. Those things become activated. And the people become violent, the people become aggressive, people become crazy. And these are the realities. And the people whom were safe were people who closed their eyes.
So, those that took the jab, they implanted technology in you. The booster shot, all of that. Welcome to the world of Nasara. The fake version of it. Because what people don't know, that the real Nasara is heaven on earth. But also before the heaven on earth, there was a false heaven on earth. So I just want to let y'all know. You ask me, like, what's the point of me doing this? Reflect on what I was doing wrong, what I did wrong, the people that I had on my in the circle that I welcomed in my circle during the time, how they took information and ran with it without doing the research on it. And now they bad mouthing yours truly and have their minions and all that other stuff. I don't have time for that. I'm a grown man on this journey. I've been traveling this journey ever since I was a child. I've been on this journey since I was a child. I know what my government name means. I know the meaning of it. I know what it's connected to. The thing is, time for no more negativity. I know for a fact I love people. I love my people, the community I'm a part of, but I love people. I love the human race. Everybody have a divine right to choose a path. Everybody have a divine right to live how the way they want to live. I came this far. I came this far. I came this far, and I've been dealing with a lot of BS for the last couple years from being from people that show shit. But I'm gonna tell you something. The only thing I regret is to be a regular people. The thing I do love is not meeting people. The only thing I love is meeting the people that I met that were great people within, and they had great souls, and they still do. and they believe in your little big brother, and I love them and I respect them, because out of that so-called darkness, peace, my beloved brother, out of that darkness, they were the light. Those that actually believed in me and they saw what they saw, and all I can keep them close to me, and hopefully vice versa. Because out there's a lot of fake woke people, and they are fallen angels in disguise, and they're lying to all of you, and they're not going to stop until they have your soul. And I'm telling you what I know, because this planet has been a battleground for the righteous and the unrighteous. There's so many videos I'm going to show y'all, because I'm doing a second part to this, and I'm going to name it something different. And I'm telling y'all need to be careful out there who you let in your circle, because these beings are walking amongst us, and they are walking in human flesh. Some of them were born that way. That is why we have to be careful who you lie down with and procreate with, because you will put forth, you will open up a portal with this person or this being or this individual, and you will bring a child here that don't belong here. I'm telling you what I know. You have to be on the right accord, the right vibration, and so on. Because these portals that they had opened are very dangerous. And these portals are being opened by people whose vibrations are low. And they'll do anything to get whatever they want here from the spiritual to the spirit, or the spiritual plane to the material plane. They'll do anything in power to bring forth their children from that plane, which is the lower region. Peace, Mother Shelley. They will do anything in their power to bring the low frequency beings that they come from into this lifetime. There's too many of them walking. There's legions of them. And I'm telling you what I know. They seem charismatic and they're not charismatic. If they are using people personal lives and stuff that happen for fuel to boost their ratings, whatever they do on YouTube nowadays, and they talk bad about people that none of you know about, you need to question, because more than likely that person is a fallen angel that is actually giving that demonstration. Y'all need to understand, our ancestors fought this stuff. A lot of our ancestors were shamans, priestesses, and priests that were fighting this. They were born on this planet to fight them. Many of us come back in this lifetime as our ancestors incarnated to finish what was started. I'm going to tell y'all a story that happened to me this rising when I was in my sleeping hour or my resting hour. I had a vision and I saw these creatures. They were in African spirituality or certain things. These beings were half man, half hyena, but you call them skinwalkers over here in the United States. I seen them. They looked at me. They were attacking all these people. They were attacking all these people. Yeah, your werewolves that I've been telling y'all about, they were attacking, but they are called hyenas in other places and everything. They were attacking the people. And I seen people put these shields up, and the shields they were bouncing off the shields, and their teeth was razor sharp. They were trying to bite the people. They were trying to scratch them to turn them into them. I seen one that looked directly at me. He didn't attack me. He looked at me, and he said, "We can't attack you." And I said, "Why?" "Your spirit is different. We only attack and take over the bodies of those that are low vibrational. You're not. He said, you come from somewhere that don't belong here, but you came here. And he said, I'm going to send you a story. He said, I'm going to send you something right now. I want you to tell everybody. Those that are not righteous, those that don't practice moving forward in righteousness the best way possible, they are the ones that belong to our legion. And it's not just us. There's other creatures too that incarnate here. He's like, I'm just giving you the message. He said, because you have something to give to them and you have something to say to them. And I'm looking at him and I'm like, scared, but he was like, it's nothing to be scared of because I'm not here to attack you. I'm here to give you words. He said, because you're not evil. Those people that's in your realm don't realize who they are as far as the negative vibrational ones. He said, but a lot of us incarnate into their bodies. Some of us select them, which give them the curse of what you call the Rougarou. They have been given that curse through their time when they were not here. And they incarnated with that from what they said, from what he was saying. Vampirism, all of that. He said that these beings incarnate here. Some of them incarnate here, some of them are born that way. They're with a different vibration than you and many others. He said, in time, you will see. He said, you're also going to see creatures that don't even look like none of us. And he said, they incarnate here too. And he said, many of you that see us and we don't bother you, y'all protected. He said, many of the ones that look like us, we have to show face. We have to come to people's dreams, let them know, hey, give you pretty much confirmation. And then he said, I hope y'all ready for what's about to happen. And Mother Shirley, how you doing? Again. And he was like, I really want you to know that the people that's been messing with you, he said out his mouth, and I'm getting close to the camera. He said, the people that have been messing with you, they are fallen angels. And they've been disguising themselves as good people. He said they've been doing everything in their power to stop you. And it's not going to just be you they're going to try to stop. Many others. He said they'll send stuff to people, trying to put stuff on them because they don't want the real ones to awaken. He said the ones that have to awaken, they're the ones that's on a higher vibration and frequency to bring forth peace on this planet. Those that have that energy, have that ancient blood of ancients. Have the ancient blood of ancients to bring forth peace and harmony on this planet. And the reason why you saw us running amok, because you need to know who's who. He said that this planet is imbalanced. And then he said that is about to change. There is a final showdown coming. He looked and he said that he was the king of people or creatures, whatever you want to call them. And then he said, I come to you for a purpose, and you're going to find that out why I came to you to tell you this message. He said there's too much unexplainable things going on this planet. He said that they got everybody thinking that the reality is this and it's actually not. He said he got people thinking one way and it's not. They bring in illusions and they put stuff in the movies and they thinking that it's fake and it's actually not. He said that people about to get a serious wake up call. He said that we've been amongst y'all myths for a long time, and not just us, many others. He said that there's people that look like you, same complexion and everything, that are actually evil. I'm not making up none of this stuff. You see, I'm not playing. This happened in a damn dream. Today. And he also said that there's a reason why Earth is doing what she's doing. And he said, we have brought people to you, which they did. I'm not going to lie. People that talk to me outside of YouTube, I told them the story. He said that. He was like, I'm letting you know things are happening at a rapid state. There's not going to be peace on Earth until certain things are done. A lot of it scared me because when you see a creature in your dream at least 9 feet tall, claws, is bloodshot red, and telling you, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to deliver a message to you to tell everybody else. And that we can't touch you because of who you are and what you are. It says a lot. And knowing that they're talking about different incarnations, different beings. They talk about vampires. I mean, they talk about all this stuff to me, y'all. I mean, literally telling me creatures that's even more vicious looking. Talking about creatures that, I mean, literally that can travel to multi dimensions, y'all. I mean, this is the shit that I was hearing. I mean, I'm seeing these creatures attacking people and scratching them, and the people turning into them. And then he's telling me about how the earth is going to really start going through this metamorphosis and how it's just crazy how he was showing me everything. He literally was showing me so much in that dream that I had to wake up because it was too much. This was a skinwalker talking to me in a dream. And they can travel in dimensions too. I know they can. Because wherever I was, I don't know if it was the future. I don't know what the hell it was. But he said as much as he could. I had to wake up and had to realize that that was a damn dream. I looked at my children. They were still up. I was like, okay, what the hell's going on? It felt so real. Be careful who you start dating. Be careful whoever you start talking to. You better come with a goddamn application with the actual resume from them or something. Because a lot of this stuff is getting to be chaotic out here. You have a lot of women out here and men that's practicing witchcraft, everything in their power. Listen, there's videos that I gotta play on the second part. Because I'm gonna do a second part of this. I'm doing a second part after I finish talking to my therapist, y'all. I don't even know what to say. My eyes getting watery. And I never, this was too real. When I say that the thing mentioned vampires, it mentioned things that look like him. They are skinwalkers talking to me. A fucking king of the skinwalkers was talking to me in my fucking dream when I saw the motherfucker. It had to be like 9 feet tall. 9 feet fucking tall. Sharp ass claws and fucking teeth. And telling me I'm not gonna harm you. You're not even supposed to be around us. Telling me I'm from a different energy, a different vibration, or something of that nature. Like telling me, but said I know why you here. I got a message to send to you, for you to send to everybody. I don't even know. I don't give a fuck if people think I'm Looney Tune, cuckoo. I don't give a fuck no more. But I can tell you this: what I saw, this planet didn't look the same. Things was destroyed like a son of a bitch. I'm telling you that right now. Um, but on the second part that I'm gonna do, um, it's not gonna have the same title. It's not gonna have the same title. It's gonna have something different, and I'm gonna show some more videos. But knowing that I saw that, and I started seeing the people and the stuff that I was seeing. I mean, when I say I saw other creatures too, he was showing them to me. Listen, I seen creatures that he was showing me, y'all. I seen creatures that had wings and they had claws too, and they had two heads. And when they would talk, these heads, when he showed them to me, one head to turn like and start talking, smile on the face. The other one to turn around and it had fangs. It was crazy what he was showing. He like, they are here too. This is nothing made up, man. Like I'm telling y'all. And it's like the ones that showed the little smile when it turned around, showed the smile. It was talking in a way of a all friendly like. But when it got mad, that's when the head turned, and the fang part came. The other head with the fangs started coming out, and it would look at you and stare at you, and then ask you a question: Did I scare you? And it was crazy. Then that's when the daggone Skinwalker came back. He was like, "They're here too." He like, you people need to be careful who you lay down with. He said there's portals that's being opened across the planet, and many people that you think are people, they're actually not. They shapeshift just like us. This has been an ongoing battle that's older than you are in human flesh. He says some of you human beings are not human beings. This is just your vehicle. He said the real you, that spiritual side of you, that etheric side of you, is the real you. Some of you have been called to this planet to help get rid of all this negativity. I mean, he was saying a lot. I mean, the list goes on, y'all, but I digress. I just want to let you know I'm gonna play some more videos for y'all next video that I'm gonna do today. But I really want y'all to know that I'm not making up none of this stuff. Um and I want to let y'all know those that took the COVID shot. I hate to say it, but you are now part of technology. The real Nasara and Jasara is the heaven on earth. This is the fake one that they bring into everybody. So let me show you something again about the COVID video.
It was a code. There's no COVID. That doesn't stand for anything. That doesn't stand for flu. It says certificate C of O vaccination B. ID, identification. 19 is A. 1 is A. I is 9. That's a code. Very primitive code, not even a good code. So whatever they were dispensing was a technology to go into the blood. And when they start to release these frequencies, those things become activated. And the people become violent, the people become aggressive, people become crazy. And these are the realities. And the people whom were safe were people whom closed their eyes.
So, you heard what he said about it being, I'm going to play it again, talk about the ID, a code for an ID. See, let's just listen carefully.
Code. There's no COVID. That doesn't stand for flu. It's a certificate C of O, vaccination B, ID, identification 19.
ID identification with people that got injected with an identification.
Is A. 1 is A. I is 9. That's a code. Very primitive code, not even a good code. So whatever they were dispensing was a technology to go into the blood. And when they start to release these frequencies, those things become activated. And the people become violent, the people become aggressive, people become crazy. And these are the realities. And the people whom were safe were people whom closed their eyes.
I mean, those that took the vaccine, he spoke of it being an ID, identification, it's in the bloodstream. You do the math on what that is. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you something else about, listen, y'all. When I had that dream and that vision, he was showing me so much, I swear to y'all. A lot of these videos that I'm showing on here and also on the second part, he showed me all this stuff, and I woke up and I started finding out all this stuff later, all this information, and I'm then like typing stuff up, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Listen, I don't make up none of the stuff I talk about. I'm not a crazy person. Like, I'm literally shaking while I'm playing this video and stuff and telling y'all this story. I never do this on this channel. Okay, never. I never, ever. Some of these videos I'm gonna show is like, just pay attention and listen, please, for fair use. Educational, entertainment purposes only. Look at this.
Televisions. This is why I don't have TVs in my house.
Hold on a second. Hold on. You ain't got a TV in the crib?
No.
So what?
Or at least not in my room. I don't have it in my room.
So tell me what you have. Hold on. Okay, you got a.
I watch everything on my laptop.
Okay.
Because I mean, again,
screw your dreams up.
Yeah. So people not a lot of people do this. Okay. They go to sleep with the TV on. I cannot do that.
I have to.
See,
I have to.
No.
So hold on. I'm learning something new. Tell me about this. This is new.
So there's a patent on your TV, on the technology, to where they can basically manipulate your nervous system with electromagnetic frequencies. Okay, you're an electromagnetic being.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a patent. Look this up. Everybody can pull this up on Google Patents. They're controlling you through your TVs. No bullshit.
Yep. Okay, so hold on.
But I think people that fall asleep in a complete dark is fucking crazy.
I do that.
That's about the televisions. Y'all know about those flat screen TVs and the high definitions and all of that, man. Look, all this stuff was done by design It was done by design. I'm just don't know what to say. Like the people that I was around in my circle during that time, I didn't know a lot of them were jealous and plotting. And now this channel that we have, I'm just putting out stuff that I really wanted to go in on. Can I show y'all something that's going to shock you about? I mean, look, y'all, all this stuff, I'm not making this stuff up. These videos I've been finding just to show you. I don't know how many of y'all eat McDonald's. I'm gonna show that video, the second video about the whole thing with that. I don't know. It's crazy. When I say it was so many things that was said, y'all, it was so much stuff that was said in that dream. I can't remember every bit of it. I guarantee you later down the line it's gonna come to me and I'm like, oh shit. I mean, I'm over here shaking, y'all. Still shaking. I'm gonna show y'all this about hip hop music. If y'all don't know already. All right.
Runs the rap game. It's insane. The State Department just recently brought like 22 hip hop artists from all these different conflict zones. I can walk you through in Bangladesh how USAID was funding.
See?
Can't even tell you how hard the CIA runs the rap game. It's insane. The State Department just recently brought like 22 hip hop artists from all these different conflict zones. I can walk you through in Bangladesh how USAID was funding.
And it just stopped. You know, I'm telling y'all, like when I see this whole thing, it's a big ass man. And for y'all real chosen ones, I'm gonna play y'all this video. Play y'all this video. I ain't talking about them fake woke chosen ones either. I'm talking about the real ones. I'm talking about the real ones.
No one can be in your mind, space, or your level of thinking, okay? Number two, you're never gonna fit in. Every time you think you find a friend or a group of people, you don't fit in. They're just not for something in the clique, in the group, in the friend, in the relationship. You just don't fit in with the crowd, okay? And number three, and the top most important thing, you're never gonna be liked. You're never gonna be liked. You're never gonna be liked. It don't matter what you do. It don't matter how good you're at. It doesn't matter how good you look. It doesn't matter how amazing you are, how sweet you are. You're never gonna be liked. Your aura shines so bright, it's too loud for the room. People cannot accept the fact of how powerful you are by doing nothing. You are chosen.
Play it again.
If you're a chosen one, you're going to know you're a chosen one. You're going to know because, for one, you're never understood. No one understands you. No one gets you. No one sees the visions that you have. No one can be in your mind, space, or your level of thinking, okay? Number two, you're never going to fit in. Every time you think you find a friend or a group of people, you don't fit in. They're just not for something in the clique, in the group, in the friend, in the relationship. You just don't fit in with the crowd, okay? And number three, and the top most important thing, you're never going to be liked. You're never going to be liked. You're never going to be liked. It don't matter what you do. It don't matter how good you're at. It doesn't matter how good you look. It doesn't matter how amazing you are, how sweet you are. You're never going to be liked. Your aura shines so bright, it's too loud for the room. People cannot accept the fact of how powerful you are by doing nothing. You are chosen.
Okay, I'm gonna show y'all this video. Shout out to this person that did that. Look what they put down. This is what they put down. Okay. Look at that bottom one. You see that? The reason why you're not selected by the creator is because you are the creator's child. You are the child of that creator, that creating force. That's why, because you are the child of that creating force, that energy. And you know for a fact that you ain't gonna fall for the bullshit. And you see things differently than others. Makes you a leader. I'm telling y'all, I learned from my experiences. That's why I came to y'all and told y'all like what that thing said. It was too real. I mean, it said so much in that dream, that vision, whatever you want to call it. And right now, I'm just don't know what to say. So I decided to talk about some of the past situations that I was in the beginning. And I'm not going to even worry about those individuals anymore because I know who they are now. They are. I'm gonna show you instead of me telling you. And this is coming from a person that's a messenger themselves, who studied under Dr. Malachi York themselves. So if you got a problem with that, you got a problem. You got a problem with him, not me. You got a problem with the person that's also doing that video, not me. So I'm about to show this video again. Brother Pisces, the King, saw this video. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show this video.
If you're a
Hopefully this is the right one. If not, I know which one it is. Bear with me. So this is the video I'm about to show y'all. I showed it earlier. I'm gonna show it again. Listen to what he say. We'll play it again.
Is if they have ego deaths. This works 99% of the time. If somebody you know who's around you and they say they're spiritual, they say they're up to you, and they never have ego deaths, they're never aware of their ego, that means they're a slave to their ego. They're constantly in competition with people. They're constantly trying to beef with somebody. They're constantly like to clout chase for views. They're a slave to their ego. That's how you know if someone's truly spiritual or fake woke. And there's a lot of people who are fake woke. These people claim they're spiritual, they have knowledge, they read books. A lot of people read a lot of books, but they're quick to beef with somebody, quick to start some beef, some drama, some clout chasing stuff. These are fallen angels, okay? Because real chosen ones who really are on a spiritual journey, it's like a shroom trip. It's not saying kill your ego. It's not saying that. You need the ego to survive, but you need to have balance of it because the ego can take you down a dark path of competition and disunity and unharmonious energy.
We'll play it again.
The best way to know if someone's truly woke or spiritual or conscious is if they have ego deaths. This works 99% of the time. If somebody you know who's around you and they say they're spiritual, they say they're up to you, and they never have ego deaths, they're never aware of their ego, that means they're a slave to their ego. They're constantly in competition with people. They're constantly trying to beef with somebody. They're constantly like to clout chase for views. They're a slave to their ego. That's how you know if someone's truly spiritual or fake woke. And there's a lot of people who are fake woke. These people claim they're spiritual, they have knowledge, they read books. A lot of people read a lot of books, but they're quick to beef with somebody, quick to start some beef, some drama, some clout chasing stuff. These are fallen angels, okay? Because real choice, it's like a shroom trip. It's not saying kill your ego. It's not saying that. You need the ego to survive, but you need to have balance of it because the ego can take you down a dark path of competition and disunity and unharmonious energy.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. That skinwalker that I saw. I'm telling y'all, like they're all of these things are here. Like, yeah, like it's not a joke. I mean, I'm not speaking, and nor am I just saying stuff to be saying it. I've seen it with my own eyes. My 44 years of traveling this realm physically, this lifetime, I've seen some stuff. Um, I seen and heard people call my name. And I turned around, they wasn't there. I seen a lot of stuff, y'all, and I'm telling you, I'm not making up any of this. So the choice is yours. I like how the numbers are fluctuating. The choice is yours. Whatever path you choose, this is your journey. You don't have to believe in none of the stuff that I say. But there's a such thing called the supernatural. It really is like for real. There are such thing as skinwalkers, and and also there's a such thing called vampirism. There are things out there that are unexplainable. I done shown videos with things that can shapeshift on here, and they were actually not AI either. Like I'm just saying, y'all. Like we're living in a world where people want to say that this is false and everything, but it's not. It's not. I will tell you, several years ago, when I was living over West Baltimore, there was a brother from Africa that told me and somebody else, I don't even want to say their name to give them that energy. They said that there's places in Africa that people can shapeshift into trees and everything else. Let me see. Um, let me look something up real quick about skinwalkers. Can bear with me. Give me a second. Look, I tell you. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. See. Look at read this. Look at that. See. I don't have to make none of the stuff I talk about. These are the receipts. I bring receipts on this channel of ours. I know what I'm talking about. I don't want y'all to be thinking I'll be making stuff up. And see, it says Native American folklore, transformation fear. See? Let me scroll down a little bit. Let's look at the 18 meanings. Because I want y'all to see this. I've never been on this website, but I'm just showing y'all something. Let's see, it's called shedding old skin. See, warning of it. In a nutshell, this is what it means. This is some of the meanings. Didn't I say what what it said. It said something about why it didn't harm me. And it said something about the energy of the light within me or something like that. I don't have to make up none of this stuff, see? Now let's scroll down. So it was pretty much telling me to let go of the old stuff, and also it's telling me about the light within. So that's why I started showing y'all stuff that's going to be happening, what he was telling me or what it was telling me. And this thing was the king. I don't know, say it was like he told me he was the king. He said he don't normally talk to nobody, but he came and said I got a message to send to you. So on that note, that's what we do. We send receipts over here. I don't have to lie about nothing on our channel. And a lot of people will copy off of that. Then look at this. This is also what it means. We gotta try to eliminate that daggone thing. Try to get that out. I can't get it out the way. But read it. It says, now go down to implement danger. See? And look at this. All of this he was telling me in a dream and all the stuff that was going to happen. And that's it. See? Look at this. False friend. All of this, y'all. This is the part of the reflection I'm talking about. And I don't know why they're advertising all this for Amazon, but hey. Separate from genuine pretenders. I'm done. I wanted to bring this to y'all so y'all can see. That's why they came. Or that's why he came. And a lot of it there was self-discovery, but he was showing me everything that was going to happen. I'm going to do a second segment to this. Probably later on today, like I said. I want to let y'all know I love all y'all. Love, peace, light, darkness, supreme balance, which is the yin and yang, which is the divine feminine and masculine. Together bring supreme balance. Supreme balance to everybody that's watching. I love all of you. It is your little big brother, Nigga Dezo, and also stay tuned because there's more to come, because I'm most definitely going to try to do a part 2 to this so we can go ahead and start showing more videos that I have to show y'all today. Some of it is going to be interesting. Some of it is going to be like making you, make you think and make you wonder. All right? I love all of y'all. Take care. Peace.